Makakusap natin sina Attorney Jam Anyaga, Attorney Robert Beltahar, ang mga abogado ni Patricia Bautista, Mrs. ni Comelec Chair Attorney Andres Bautista.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo.
Magandang umaga.
Okay, attorneys, in a way, this is a domestic spat, no? Bakit pa kailangan i-publicize ng ganito? Pumunta pa kay Pangulong Duterte si Mrs. Bautista?
It goes beyond the domestic spat, no? That's just one aspect. And tungkol dyan, nakapag-file na kami ng kaso for vowsy kung domestic side lang pinag-uusapan. Ang pinag-uusapan na dito ay labas dyan, beyond that. Pinag-uusapan dito, possible ill-gotten wealth, na hindi mapaliwanag ng chairman kung saan niya nakuha. Kita naman ninyo yung dami ng passbook, yung dami ng checkbook, at yung mga properties na hindi niya dineklara sa SALN. Bakit kay Pangulong Duterte? Sapagkat sa issue na ganito kalaki, isa lamang ang pinaka mapapagkatiwalaang tao dito. At si Pangulong Duterte yon. Sapagkat meron siyang campaign against corruption, so he's the perfect man for it. And another thing lang, Howie, Cara, no, that we would like to add, article of faith ni Chairman Bautista na he has enough influence over judges, justices, the ombudsman, and senators. Palagi niyang inuulit ito sa kanyang misis. Kung kaya't si Mrs. Bautista, walang ibang recourse kung hindi ilapit ito kay Pangulong Duterte.
Pero 2013 pa sila estranged. I'm sure alam na niya itong mga sinasabi niyang ill-gotten wealth since 2013. Bakit ngayon lang siya lumabas after 4 years?
Actually, Cara, na-discover lang ni Mrs. Bautista ang mga dokumento nito sometime in November 2016. Ang unang-unang item na nakita niya kasi ay isang bundle ng pera na worth 3 million gift wrap. So para sa kanya, naisip niya, this is very unusual, nakakalat sa bahay nila at meron silang mga apat na bata. So this particular item prompted her to seek further sa loob ng bahay nila at doon niya nakita na nga ang itong mga passbook, mga dokumento ng mga lupa at iba pang mga investments.
So prior to 2016 ay walang any evidence or senyales man lang na nakikita si Mrs. Bautista na mukhang masyado atang mayaman yung asawa ko, masyadong maraming pera?
Well, Cara, nakakarinig na rin si Mrs. Bautista sa mga kaibigan at kamag-anak niya na early part of 2016. Sinasabihan siya na mag-ingat ka at baka may ginagawang mga hindi tama ang iyong asawa. But si Mrs. Bautista naman ay hindi abogado at hindi siya nakikialam sa mga trabaho ng asawa niya at kung ano-ano man ang mga kanyang pinagagawa sa kanyang pera. So, kaya hindi rin niya kagad nalaman itong mga nadiscover niya.
So yung mga properties, mga condo unit, hindi niya alam to?
Well, merong iba doon na initially alam niya, hindi niya alam, tapos biglaan na lang ginawa siyang co-owner. But in her affidavit to the NBI, sinabi niya doon kung alin yung mga properties na hindi niya talaga alam at doon lang niya nalaman nung nakita na niya yung mga dokumento.
Okay, so maaring may hidden wealth issue rito, no? But to what extent is this a domestic fight over money? I mean, ano ba yung status ng kanilang legal tussle over this? Obviously, they're separated. They want to be legally separated, presumably, no?
Yes.
Kasama dun sa legal separation separation of properties.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
So, ano yung status naman nun?
Actually, Howie, no, the Mrs. Bautista and the chairman have been trying to settle the separation of their properties even before. But ito ay laging hindi nagtatagumpay dahil nag-aaway sila sa halaga ng pera na paghahatian nila. Until umabot sa isang punto na lang talaga na naging stalemate na. At dahil dito kasi, nung nalaman kasi ni Mrs. Bautista ang mga dokumento na to na kanyang hawak ngayon, na nakapangalan sa kanyang asawa, si chairman, he cut off the financial support to the wife and to the children. So that this prompted the Mrs. Bautista to file a case of violence against women and children para humingi ng protection order at also support from Chairman Bautista.
Okay, well, let me just ask, no? Kung pumayag si Chairman Bautista doon sa halagang hinihingi ni Mrs. Bautista, whatever amount that was, no?
Eh di wala sana ito.
Aabot pa kay Pangulong Duterte ito? Would this just have remained quiet despite the fact na may suspicions na hidden wealth?
No, Howie. Contrary sa mga nababalita na ito ay parang ginagamit naming leverage na para mabigyan kami ng mas mataas na halaga sa hinihingi namin. We filed the case of Bausi before we actually met the president. So we filed the Bausi kasi doon.
When did
doon-
you file the case?
That was about a month ago already.
A month ago.
Kara, oo. Then we filed that before we met the president. So that was our intention with filing the Bausi case, is to get what she deserves out of the community property.
So for the record, how much is she asking for para magkaroon ng amicable settlement?
It's under confidentiality doon sa settlement. But what I can tell you na lang, Kara, no, because there were allegations na this is a form of extortion and blackmail, no. But we have read the terms of the settlement, and majority of the amount that being asked by Mrs. Bautista is really for the 4 children. It will be held in trust. So halos lahat na ng hinihingi ng mga properties or money in the settlement will really be given to the children.
Are these young children or college age? Ano ba?
They are young children, Howie.
Okay, just to explain itong sinasabi yung Bausi, for our viewers who don't know, violence against women and children. No, that's in the law. So kinasuhan si Chairman Bautista under this law. But let's make it clear, itong sinasabing violence against women and children, he's not being accused of physically harming the family.
No.
No, it's more of economic harm.
Economic harm. Pwede
Yes.
pala yun sa violence against women and children.
Yes,
Yes,
it's one-
Meaning he withheld support
That's
from
right.
his family.
That's
Okay.
right. The support that the family was supposed to get, the wife and the
So
children.
kapag hindi mo nasusustentuhan ng iyong mga anak at saka asawa,
It's a form of
It's a form of violence.
against
Yes. Okay.
the woman and the children.
Okay, well that
Okay.
might be news to a lot of our viewers. No? They might
Yes.
think dapat sinasaktan talaga physically.
all right. Of course, may mga ibang tao na nagtatanong, bakit tinatawag ka agad na ill-gotten wealth ito? Iniisip ba ni Mrs. Bautista na walang kakayahan yung Comelec Chairman to have this kind of wealth?
Okay. Ill-gotten wealth in the sense that yung SALN is available to the public. Anyone can see it.
Yeah.
And in his SALN, the maximum amount of his net worth there is around 176 million pesos. Nung nakita namin yung mga passbook, pati yung mga ibang dokumento, pag sinuma mo lahat ng mga amounts, and the real properties and all the other properties, it's almost about 1 billion pesos. So there is no explanation for it. Even if you look through his SALN, ang negosyo lang na nakalagay na doon is XMA, a holding company. That's all there is to it.
Okay, the chairman is claiming na dinoktor daw yung ilan doon sa mga dokumento.
Documento meaning the passbooks?
Yes.
Well, then in the proper forum, he can respond to it. But
Yes.
as far as our client is concerned, that's what she saw during the time that she saw these documents. Nothing was altered. And again, it's not her intention to extort. It's gotten to the point that hindi na lang to away pamilya eh. Lumaki na siya to a national interest issue. So if the camp of the chairman is arguing that it's about extortion, it's not. As Mrs. Bautista herself said, kung extortion lang naman din, this is the least efficient way of doing it. It's about more than that. It's about integrity niya, integrity ng mga anak niya, integrity ng pamilya niya, and it's about the country itself.
So ngayon hiwalay na sila. So si Mrs. Bautista is with another person right now?
Oh no.
Kasi yun ang sinasabi ni Chairman Bautista.
Well, that is the allegation of the chairman now. But they are still living under one roof. But although they have kasi...
Pero separate condominiums, let's clarify that. No?
Yes,
They're not
but-
sharing the same bedroom or exact same condo unit anymore.
Yes, they're estranged, no. But for the record, Mrs. Bautista doesn't have is not with someone else right now because she knows that she is still legally married to the chairman.
So they're living in one building, in the same building,
yes,
Same floor.
same floor.
same floor. Okay.
Okay, well, I was reading the affidavit of your client, si Patricia Bautista, before the show, and nakalagay nga diyan, she said that her husband was a very successful lawyer even before public service. So how would we know that these properties, these riches, this wealth was not legally earned, even if he didn't declare it on the SALN, kasi that would be a different charge, no? Kasi hidden wealth, parang ninakaw mo sa bayan.
Yes.
Right.
But he could have been a very, lawyers like yourselves can become very wealthy, as we know, no? So, di ba maaring kinita niya to bago siya pumasok sa gobyerno, nag-invest siya sa mga properties, etc. Kahit hindi niya sinabi sa misis, bago siya pumasok sa Comelec and other government agencies.
Well, Howie, the Comelec chairman was in government service starting 2010 as chairman of the PCGG. Then in 2015, he was appointed as Comelec chairman. Based on the documents that we found, the dates would show that this wealth were acquired during his time either in PCGG or in Comelec, no? And then it begs the question, why was this substantial portion of the total amount left out of his SALN? It's a far cry. The SALN, the latest SALN is only amounted to 176.3 million, more or less. But the total of these documents and items that we recovered amounts to 1 billion. So if there is an economic justification for these amounts, then there would have been no reason for you not to declare it in your SALN.
Especially since he's a lawyer.
Okay, sinabi ni Chairman Bautista na handa raw siyang harapin ang anumang kaso at impeachment complaint laban sa kanya. Kayo po ba mismo or yung kampo man lang ni Mrs. Bautista ang magsasampa ng impeachment complaint laban kay Comelec Chairman Bautista?
We haven't gone as far as that, Cara, no? Mrs. Bautista, in coming out with this, she doesn't want to be very aggressive. She doesn't want to be viewed as very aggressive in coming out with this information. No? Kasi if that were the case, no, it would have been easy for us to have filed as her lawyers the impeachment complaint ourselves. But what Mrs. Bautista did is nakipagpulong lang muna siya sa Pangulo natin dahil alam niya, para sa kanya, siya ang tamang tao na para ibigay itong mga dokumento na to at sila nang bahala ang mag-imbestiga, maghusga kung talagang meron bang anomalyang nangyayari.
So anong gustong mangyari ni Mrs. Bautista pagkatapos ng lahat ng ito?
Well, as far as this expose that she made, no, for now she just wanted this documents information to be out, no. And whatever on the government side, no, I think the affidavit was already submitted with the NBI. Then we will see from there what will unfold.
Okay, but she is still not getting financial support from Chairman Bautista. She still has that domestic problem, and she also needs to pay people like you, right? I mean, saan naman manggagaling yung pondo niya? I guess the negotiations with Chairman Bautista are over in terms of giving financial support. No? So, in terms of herself, I mean, ano yung next step in terms of getting some of this money?
Well, that's why we already filed a case of Bausi, because one of our prayers in our Bausi complaint was to give support to Mrs. Bautista because the chairman has been withholding support for the family.
Okay, that's a separate case from
Yes, a separate
whatever hidden wealth case will be charged. Okay.
All right, and with that, maraming salamat po sa inyo, Attorney Jam Anyag at Attorney Robert Beltehara, ang mga abogado ni Patricia Bautista, asawa ni Comelec Chairman Andres Bautista.